Ja, fikk de tak i Joker, eller kom han seg unna, eller...
You can sure take some punishment, Wayne. I'll give you that. Dish it out, too. I'm pulling my people out of Gotham effective immediately. I want you to know, you're square. Your secret is safe with me. After everything you've done, it's only right.
I don't believe you.
I'll seal your case.
You better not betray me.
If my identity ever gets out, believe me, you are the first one I'll come looking for.
Don't threaten me, Bruce.
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah.
I've seen you when you're angry, Mr. Wayne.
Yeah.
I prefer not to have that directed at me. Anything else we need to discuss? Or is this goodbye?
What about Jem? Joker hurt him pretty bad.
They're saying he might not walk again, at least not without a cane.
Wow.
He saved thousands of lives with that map.
Det är bra.
Trading you like that? He's clearly been taking lessons from the agency. I'm inclined to give him a medal. Maybe his old title too, if he wants it.
Nice.
Tough old dog like him.
Should probably.
He's good for a junkyard like Gotham.
Jem deserves the highest honor. Like always, he put his duty first.
It can't have been easy for him. Anyone else you're concerned about?
Kan lyst godt høre med alle sammen da, virker som jeg får lov til det. Selv Avesta.
And Avesta. Is she going with you?
Poor Iman. You really got inside her head, didn't you? I know it was her that destroyed Riddler's blood. She's gonna have to answer for that. I need to be able to trust the people who work for me. You get that, right? I can't let a betrayal of that magnitude go unpunished.
Let her come work for me. I'll find her a job at Wayne Enterprises.
Is that what she wants?
She should at least know it's an option.
Okay, then. I'll mention it. She's pretty fond of Gotham. God knows why. And of you. You know, she loves that steak place on Clinton Street. Maybe you should take her sometime.
Ja, men så var det Catwoman da.
So, what else?
Ja. Da har han to.
Catwoman.
I thought she'd be pretty high on your list. You two certainly have been close. I've got a collar on her for now. But seeing how she put herself on the line against Joker, maybe I'd be willing to take it off. As a token of my goodwill.
Catwoman has a sordid past.
Past? I'd say present, with decent odds on future, too.
I'll keep a lid on that, but give her a fresh start. Clear her record.
What record?
I'll see you around.
It's always possible, Bruce.
All right.
But I'll tell you one thing. I'll be over the moon if I never have to come back to this wasteland.
All teams accounted for, ma'am. Airlift is en route.
Thank you, Agent. I'll be right there.
We were able to pick up Miss Fox's trail. She's taken to the rooftops.
Good. Stay with her until I tell you otherwise. Word is Tiffany Fox copped to Riddler's murder. Personally, I don't give a damn about what happened to that maniac. But I know how you feel about lethal force. I can bring her in if you want. Lay a charge on her. Unless that's something you'd rather take care of yourself.
Tiffany and I go way back. I'd rather deal with her myself.
My people will let you know where to find her.
All right.
Take care of yourself, Bruce Wayne.
Den dama ikke til å kødde med, ass. Det en sterk damekarakter da, så det skal de ha. Kødder ikke med Amanda Waller. Da har du fucked. Mayor's office. Begynner å nærme oss slutten her, tror jeg. Jeg vet ikke hvor det ble Joker da, om han ble plassert i Arkham Asylum, eller... De ble kvitt alt viruset, i hvert fall, virket det som. Vi driver og jakter på henne her nå, da, eller? du en sidekick, eller er du en fiende? Ally or foe?
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured. I
Vi skal
made
ikke
it,
slåss mot henne, vel?
thinking someday I'd be fighting by your side, not running from you. I was working up the courage to tell you. Joker? He just guessed it somehow. Said he knows another psychopath when he sees one.
Damn.
It was almost a relief to admit it. I'm sorry you found out that way.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me. A murder?
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce.
Yep.
My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me.
Nothing justifies taking a life. Not even a need for revenge.
I was hoping because we both loved my dad, you'd be more flexible.
That's not how it works.
So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list. Rather than us working together?
Da blir jo fiende hvis jeg... Nei.
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Think of it more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
Jeg blir I hvert fall fiende hvis jeg hadde bedt om å gå til fengsel for det, liksom.
I promise I won't let you down.
Men da blir Amanda Waller sikkert irritert, da. Men ja. Hun brydde seg ikke om Riddler, da, så forhåpentlig så går det greit. Såpass, ja. Alright, da har vi et sidekick. Ja, kanskje det som slutten på episoden da, eller det mer? Det mer. Wayne Manor. Det litt av et hus han har her, altså. Jeg tror ikke jeg kunne tenkt meg noe sånt selv, da, at det litt for svært. Alfred. Hva? Skal du reise? Ferie?
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward.
Ja, ta deg
At least I don't want to be.
en ferie,
Not
du. Det
anymore.
fortjener du.
Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Vacation.
Saying goodbye.
Hva? Det ikke for alltid, vel?
I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time
Yeah,
I
just-
went in search of better pastures.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
Hvorfor?
Why?
Ja.
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all. Our mission used to be so clear. catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore, at least not to me. Now everything has become so grey.
Gray, talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
If you call citywide devastation a success. You led John Doe to believe you were his friend. Turning on him when he killed those agents, that pushed him to become Joker.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning.
Han sier mye
She
sant,
was
han
on
er det som
Joker's
er litt
guest list because of her
bæsj.
relationship to you. Selena, too. It's a miracle any of us survived that ghastly dinner. But Joker certainly made his point. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution. One thing is for certain. The tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much pain.
No, please, don't misunderstand me. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Alfred, these comparisons... You knew the evil my father was capable of. You think you see that in me?
I said nothing about evil, Bruce.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying you'll end up in the same place. Face down in an alley. Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
Alfred, I'm nothing without you. You're my father. The best father anyone could have hope for.
A good father wants his children to be happy and safe. Seeing how far you are from either, it's why I have to go.
Oh, man.
Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport. You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, And I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Hva? Skal jeg velge? Jeg må velge. Nei. Fuck, jeg må velge. Nei. Fuck!
Alfred, wait.
God
Would you stay?
damn it!
If I promised things would be different.
Is that a promise you can keep?
Like you said, there are a lot of ways to help. I'm sure the city could use a man of my talent and resources.
Are you sure about this?
I'll do whatever it takes to keep our family together, Al. Even this. So please, tell me you'll stay.
Well, maybe just one more night.
Det et stort valg, ass. Ikke være Batman lenger. Fy faen. Episode 5, same stitch. Skal vi se hva valg andre gjorde da. Evaluate choices. Over the season, your relationships have been affected by your actions and decisions within the story. Your choices are ready. Alright. Såpass, ja. Harley Quinn.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Ok. Du og 11% av spillet asked Joker to defend you from her. Det var ikke mange som gjorde det. Wow. Harley was ecstatic that the heist at Wayne Enterprises went off without a hitch. She loved that Bane was left behind at the convoy raid, allowing her to take control of the pact. Harley felt a momentary sadness when you admitted your treachery, but still condemned you to death. Harley fell in love with John when he came to her rescue on the bridge. She felt abandoned and enraged when she realized you were more important to Joker than she is. Ja, hun ble irritert for det, ass. Ok, så skal jeg bare gå på siden, ja. Oi. Amanda Waller.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
Ok, dette kunne jeg gått. Nei, ja. Ok, den har vi sett. Jeg trodde jeg bare skippet over den, men det gjør jeg ikke.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
Ja, da fikk vi høre den igjen. Du og 9% av spillere cautioned her not to test you again. Ja, det var ikke mange som gjorde det, eller? Det virker som det bare ingen forskjellige veier du kan gå her, da. Waller was pleased that you endorsed her authority by interrogating Riddler's henchmen at the GCPD. She disapproved of you calling Gordon after your first fight with Bane. Waller was beyond angry when you blew your cover with the pact. She was relieved when you tried to apprehend John Doe and Harley on the Gotham Bridge. After everything you've been through, Waller is committed to keeping your identity secret. Det er bra. Gordon?
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
Du og 28,6% av spillere asked Waller to have him reinstated, ja. Det var det veldig få som gjorde, tydeligvis. Gordon was humbled that you would trust him with your secret association with Lucius Fox. When you interrogated Eli behind his back, Gordon felt betrayed, declaring your partnership over. Wow. Behind his back, yeah. Despite your recent falling out, he was surprised when you called him after Bane's... Gordon felt sick that he demanded you give up Catwoman to GC Ambush. Having almost betrayed you to Joker, Gordon feels undeserving of being reinstated at... Ok. Følte ikke det var greit, nei. Jeg vil ha et bra forhold til han også, da. Catwoman, hva skjer her?
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
Du og 2,6 av spillere wiped away Selena's criminal record. Det var ikke mange som gjorde. What the fuck? Hvorfor er prosenten så lav? After her return to Gotham, Selena was irritated by your assertion that people never change. After you neglected to warn her about GC ambush, Selena felt on edge around you. She was honored to be invited into the Batcave, your secret sanctum. Selena was horrified that Harley sentenced you to death when you blew your cover with the pact. Now that you had Waller clear Selena criminal record, she has the freedom to decide her future. Det er jo bra da. Så var du her da. Tiffany Fox.
I won't let you down.
Du og 80,6% av spillere tok Tiffany under your wing. Tiffany felt betrayed when you admitted your involvement in Lucius' death. She was worried for you when you told her to... Det var veldig få heldigvis som valgte å bare liksom putte i fengsel da. After she realized you were working with the agency, she regretted calling the GCPD on you. She was at first confused, but then completely blown away when you told her you were Batman. Now Tiffany is repenting for the murder of Riddler under your watchful mentorship. Så var det Avesta.
Criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
Du og 27,5% av spillet got Waller to agree you gave her a job. Det var det ikke mange som gjorde der. Avesta was traumatized by Riddler's game and the loss of her hearing, yeah. She was thankful you let it slide when she admitted she revealed your secret identity to Waller. Bla bla bla. Ok, det var veldig mange her. Vi fikk Alfred til å bli da.
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
Du og 36,3% av spillet gave up the mentals. Det var flesteparten valgte ikke å gi det opp. Og det skjønner jeg for så vidt. Det var veldig stort valg å gjøre, men jeg hadde ikke lyst til å miste Alfred. Was filled with vengeance. Alfred was relieved he had no longer to keep it from her. After collapsing in the Batcave, Alfred was distressed by your dismissal of his condition. His outlook on Batman's influence darkened after John became a villainous Joker. When you decided to give up the cowl, Alfred became cautiously optimistic about your shared future. Ja. Men er Joker i fengsel? Eller hvor er han?
We're two threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
Du og 31% av spillet agreed the two of you had a good time. Så de flesteparten sa nei. Eller opptatt jeg skulle ønske at de aldri hadde møttes. Annoyed when you blew him off at Lucius' funeral, refusing to meet his friends. He was proud that he brought you into the pact, resulting in a successful raid of the agency convoy. John was shocked you blew your cover with Harley, inviting her wrath. When you betrayed his trust, John realized his full potential as the villainous Joker. Ja, det tror jeg hadde skjedd uansett. While he appreciated that you shared some good times, Joker showed it with a knife to the gut. Ja, det var det han gjorde. Shake his hand. Du og refused to shake hands with Joker. Ja. Flesteparten valgte ikke å gjøre det. Du og 76,7% av spillet heard Gordon back heard Gordon back out of his deal with Joker. Ja. Did you determine the fate of others with Waller? Du og 95% av spillet had Waller use her influence. Ja, så flesteparten valgte å gjøre det, eller ja, brukte henne til å få andre til å få det bra for de andre da. Du og 36% av spillet told Alfred you would give up being Batman. 5,7% av spillet refused to hear Alfred's last words. Wow. Og 58% valgte å aldri gi opp Batman. Veldig stort valg å gjøre. Which Joker did you defeat? Du og 44% av spillet defeated Villain Joker. Og så var det 55 som defeata John Doe da, eller? Ja, men skal vi se. 1, 2, 3. 3 av 5 valg så var jeg i flertall da. Det er ikke alltid at det er et pluss, men jeg har sett photos collected, ja. What the fuck? Ja, så der, ja. Ok, vi har samlet noen bilder. Men det var da episode 5, siste episode. Jeg vet ikke om det er en sesong 3. Å, det er mer. End scene credits. Joker er i Asylum, ja. Ser ut som han trives da.
We had so much fun, Joker. I just couldn't stay away.
I knew you wouldn't be able to, Bruce. Let's get you ready.
Ja, det blir nok mer fighta med han, men det der var jo så jævla masse folk, så det er ikke et bra... Det er mange som blir påvirket av den rivaliseringen der, definitivt. Ja, men det var en veldig bra sesong. Definitivt. Det var veldig... Det var veldig... Jeg må si, i starten så ble jeg veldig sånn... Ble veldig dårlig til å liksom spille disse episodene litt mer nærmere hverandre. Det ble så stort mellomrom mellom hver av de. Men da har vi spilt alle 5 episodene. Veldig kult. Får vi se hvordan ser den siste bildet ut der. Jeg vet det, der ser du de slåss med kniver og hele pakka. More from DC. Ja, Wolf Among Us, ja, den har vi spilt. Jeg tror ikke de kom så langt da til å lage en sesong 3. Men uansett, det er da Batman The Enemy Within. Veldig moro å endelig fullføre den serien her med siste episode. Det var veldig, jeg synes det var en veldig bra serie generelt. Og nå er det liksom, neste sesong ville jo da, jeg vet ikke om det er en sesong 3, men den ville i hvert fall vært sikkert at liksom, jeg ga opp å være Batman fordi jeg ikke hadde lyst til å miste Alfred. Jeg liker jo best å spille som Batman. Jeg liker ikke og er ikke god på den der snakkedelen som Bruce Wayne er da, for Batman er liksom mye mer slåssing, mye mer sånn der stealth, liksom action da, fysisk, mens Bruce Wayne er litt mer psykisk, og du må være flink til å spille på folk, og mye mer den snakkedelen da. Og den er jeg dårlig på, rett og slett. Men ja, som sagt, veldig moro å fullføre sesong 2, veldig moro å spille det, så da skal jeg få lastet opp det så fort som mulig, egentlig. Håper dere har nytt i serien. Det er da slutten på denne serien. Det er ikke noe mer for oss å gjøre. Jeg vet ikke hva Shadow Edition er for noe. Brings a captivating new look to the story Telltale Batman games, enhanced with remastered textures. Replay your favorite Telltale Batman episodes and experience the twisted world of the Dark Knight in a sinister new way. Så den må vi kjøpe. Vi må kjøpe den, jeg trodde den var her, ja. Ok, uansett, vi tar og avslutter. Tusen takk for at dere har sett på serien. Tusen takk for at dere har sett på videoen. Legg en likes på disse hvis dere har likt å følge med på. Gjerne også abonner. Det er egentlig det viktigste at dere gjør, at dere abonnerer, så vi får det abonnenttallet litt høyere. Så prates vi i neste video /livestream. Tusen takk for at dere har sett på Batman The Enemy Within serien, folkens. Tusen takk generelt for at dere har sett på. Så prates vi i neste video. Ha det bra.